Hey, this is Jared with the Daily App Show. Today we're going to take a look at Things. Things is an application that I've been using for quite some time for the iPhone, and it is now available in a new amazing version for the iPad. So what you just saw it do is sync with my Things on my Mac. I have Things installed on my Mac. I also have Things installed on my iPhone, and now I have Things installed on my iPad. And so I can keep all of these synced together, because of course I have the app on my computer. And so what it does is it allows me to keep to-do lists very organized. So let's go and look at my inbox. My inbox essentially is where I add new items that are things that I need to do. So I could just simply go and hit plus and add things to my inbox, type in a title, give it some tags, add notes, set a due date, and then choose what to create it in. If I'm just trying to get things entered quickly, I could throw them in my inbox and then I can go and sort them later. So I have different projects and different things that I can sort these into, whether it needs to be done today, it's next on my list, schedule it, or just maybe even someday it's something that I need to do. So let's take a look. Let's get out of this, cancel, and take a look at this item that I need to do. I've already got some stuff entered here. I could send this out by email. I can move it to another section if I wanted to move this to a new list. Maybe these are things that I entered in my inbox and now I want to go and place those in with a project. I could do that very easily. Now I can also go in and edit these items on any of these pages. I can reorder them very easily and hit done. Let's go back to lists here. Let me show you an example of one that I use quite often. Underneath my projects, which it brings me out to this page and shows me all of my projects, I could tap on Daily App Show, and now I have a list of all of the apps that I have in queue to review. And so I have all of these here, and I could tap on any of these and get information that I need to help me finish my review. Now, I could tap on this specific item and, of course, go in and make changes to it. I have text to help me remember exactly what I need to say. And then, of course, if I have any categories, I can tag those with tags. Basically, tags are categories so that I know exactly what to do with this. I could set a due date, for example. So let's say this one's due date is the 13th, and I'll just go ahead and hit save. And so now I have a date set there. If I wanted a reminder, I could send that out in an email, and it just pops out an email for me and gives me all of that information. Of course, I could even send that to somebody else if I was assigning that task to somebody else as well. When you're done with a specific item, all you have to do is tap the little checkbox in there, and it goes ahead and will remove it from your list. And then, of course, put it in a section where you can go and view all of those completed items. Or you could just flat out delete it by sliding to the side and tapping delete. I'm going to go ahead and leave that item in there because I'm not quite done with it yet. So I could tap on tags and filter by tags. I can tap on this one right here and move items out. So tap the to-do list that you want to move to another list. I don't want to move any of them, so I'll leave them there. Select the to-dos that you want to accomplish today. So if I'm going through my list and I'm saying, okay, I'm just going to get some of these done today, I can go and tap on some of these, add them as a star, and it goes and adds them to my today section so that when I go out here and go back to my lists, I'll have them showing up in my today section. So that works out really neat because it allows you to take a complete list of items that you've went ahead and created and then move some of those items to today so that you can create your today list and get things done. So not only can you create projects, but you can also create different things that are required. So I can go ahead and create a new to-do underneath a new section. Like I have these two different things here that I would consider things that I do often, which is blogging and then something for my web design business. So those are two kind of businesses that I've created in that section. And of course I can go and add items specifically to those sections, like some of these blogs that I want to go ahead and write and talk about. So having these beyond projects, but actually things that I do quite often, I can go ahead and create sections for those as well. because projects I use typically for different projects that I have going on. Like I've got, a couple of websites that I'm working on, and then of course the daily app show project itself. But I have these sections down here that aren't necessarily projects. They're kind of ongoing tasks that are associated with different things. I could also assign people to that section, to where maybe I'm assigning tasks to a specific person, so I put their name in there instead. That works out kind of neat too. Our logbook shows us everything that we've completed, so you can see all of my completed tasks in here for the last several months that it shows in this logbook. And then of course I can empty that at any time that I wanted to. So this is a very nice application in how it works. We can have our badge count show. As you saw when I was launching the app, it was showing how many items I had due today. And then of course I can show in the logged items, I could select what I would like, whether them to be logged daily or each time I launch the application as well. So under the Advanced tab, Send Crash Reports, I always have it ask. I like it to send crash reports because it does help the developer figure out if there were any problems in the app. So I think you're going to like Things. I've been using it for quite some time now, and it's a great application. Yeah, it's $19.99 for the iPad. It is a little expensive, but if you've been using it for any period of time, I think you're really going to like Things. It's cheaper on the iPhone, so you can go ahead and give it a try and see if you like it on the iPhone, because if you're using all of your devices together like I am, then it's going to help you keep organized, and I definitely think you're going to like it compared to a lot of the other solutions out there. So go ahead and try out Things in the App Store today.